All right, so we had the torch sitting here, which made it a bit of a pain when because we're both, Matea and I are both sharing. So we put the garbage can there instead, and we moved the torch to under the table, and then built this fancy little holder so that we can both use it, and also a holder for the striker so that it stays where it's supposed to be and doesn't go missing.
So for my 2 seconds today, very loud. We have my station here. I'm going to be moving to the other side of the table. I'm doing a lot like what they do because we're doing the same thing. I'm just going to be on the other side because there's not enough room for me here. So I have my own cart. I'm going to set it up in the same kind of fashion, have my own dividers, have my own area for everything, and then on the other side of the table here, I have my mat. I'm going to set it all up so it's an easy U-shaped cell. I have the garbage can here that they've already put. All of the unit heaters are over there, nice and close. Only problem is I have to bring it to the other side of the table. But that's pretty much it. Clear off the area, and I'll have a nice work area here.
So for my 2 seconds today, I've gone and I've split all my containers with cardboard, so everything is perfectly split. There's no interchanging parts. Everything has their own place. As you can see, everything is easy to access. Everything's good. We have more supplies down on the bottom on both sides, so we can grab stuff once the top is finished and empty. We can come down here and grab more supplies.
For my 2 seconds this morning, I am going to move all of those that are sitting on our workbench, and I am going to move them over onto this pallet so that they are out of our way and we have more room to work.
So for my 2 seconds today, I have made this tool shelf here. I'm going to run an extension cord from the wall over there that the radio's connected to, and I'm going to connect it to my battery charger so I don't have to walk back and forth to get batteries. And then I'm going to have all my tools here so they're more out of the way, so it's more of a U-shaped shell over here. So I have all my tools I'm going to put on here. I'm going to have specific spots for them, and then it'll be all out of the way, all decluttered, and it'll be a lot nicer. I'm going to cut open a nice support here so that it's not going to fall down, and then I have to clean up the saw as well because it's pretty messy up there, so that's also going to be part of my 2 seconds. Yeah.
So for my 2 seconds today, I've made myself a little tool holder down here. I just made it out of wood. Took me about 5-10 minutes to make it. I screwed it in from the top, got a bunch of screws. It's really simply made, and it holds all my tools right here, so I don't have to, when I knock them off the table, they don't go on the ground now. I can put them right back where they are. Holds my tape, my knife, my cutters, my pliers, and my wrenches.
For my 2 seconds today, I've moved over onto this side so that they can do the gripples on the other side. And since I am now just working on this with just me, I have moved everything that was on that side of the cart over to this side of the cart so that I no longer have to go around it to get materials. I can stock it from just the one side. I'm doing different units now, so I've gotten rid of all the material from the smaller units so that I'm not digging through stuff. And that's my 2 seconds.
So for my 2 seconds today, talking with Mateo, we've come up with a way for us both to put on the gripples of this and be able to put it onto the cart here. The most efficient way to do that is have the cart in the middle here, so he can grab all of his supplies, I can grab all the supplies I need. I do all the wrapping first, and then I have this piece of wood that I'm putting on top. And I'm putting all my stuff on top, and then I'm doing the sides of all 4 here. And then once I'm done that, I grab the end one and I put it on the table. Do the other 2 on the other side. And then Mateo has one that he can throw on there. His process takes a little longer, so I'm only leaving one there, and then I'm gonna go back and do the other sides to all the other ones so that he always has one that he can put on there, and I'm always doing something. And in the process, every time that he takes one, I'm going to be putting one there. So, yeah, that's my 2 seconds.
So, for my 2 seconds today, I'm going to be moving this cart of material just over here. I'm going to turn it so it's a little bit out of the way, because I don't have much space over here to walk through. And I'm also in Cole's way over here, so once that's out of the way, I'm going to move this whole thing over a bit, so I have a walkway over here, a walkway over here, and Cole still has space to walk around.
So guys, a lot of the stuff that we do at Shop 1 and 2 is a lot of little equipment things. And what we're working on right now is some UHs, getting all the pipe work on it and the fittings and everything. And the thing that kind of bugged us as a team was the shipping. And in the past, we've shipped them in kind of pallets like this and stacked them up with little wood in between them, and what's happened to them on the way is they're shaking on the way there and they fall over and they get dented and all this crap. So we're gonna, as a team, figure out a solution for this. So guys, what we did is we came together as a team at Shop 2 and we decided that we're gonna build a rack. And I don't know if you could see the actual size of it, but we built a rack out of Unistrut, and we've actually hung all the UHs individually inside of this rack. So they move a tiny bit, but when it ships, it's not going to really go anywhere. And when in shipping, we pay for the bottom square footage. So while going up, we've actually saved money in shipping rather than putting 5 or 6 into one pallet. Now we can fit, I think there's 20 in here. Yeah, there's 20 in here.
So I'm just here in the office working on this video, and I just wanted to put something at the end just to give an idea of what the times ended up being. So you can see those timers in the top right hand corner. We had Keith's first one was 24:31. His second one was 50:35, but he was on the phone ordering materials, etc. So got to give him some leeway there. Mateo was 51:09. So that's an average of 41 minutes and 40 seconds for the 3 unit heaters completed in the video. When I break down the numbers I put earlier in the video, so we had 20 unit heaters in 6.5 hours, so that's 780 minutes. That's an average of 39 minutes per unit heater. The day before we did 15 unit heaters in 900 minutes, so that's 60 minutes per unit heater. And you can obviously see where the humongous benefit is. You can also see where the improvement is. You're talking 21 minutes over one day. Obviously some of that comes from continuous improvement, some of that comes from practice. But you can easily see how it makes a massive difference compared to anything that we would normally do on site. I was talking with Stuart and Stephen, and I would easily say that this is 1 man day per unit heater if you did everything the conventional way. So it's a massive improvement for everyone at P&P. Great work, everyone.